ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Namaskar to all of you. Welcome to the study on the significance of puja or the science of worship. So, in the last class we had studied about Bhutapasaranam, meaning protection against obstacles from the spirits. Then Bhumi Shuddhi, purification of the ground. Today we are going to deal with Asana Shuddhi. So Asana Shuddhi means purification of the seat. Today we are going to deal with Asana Shuddhi. It is displayed now on the screen. Asana Shuddhi. So the diagram of the asana and other things and the mantras are given there. I'll go on explaining. Asana is the seat on which we sit. You can see the spelling is written there, the Sanskrit word asana, A-S-A-N-A, Shuddhi, meaning purification of the seat on which we sit. So that is asana Shuddhi. So now I'll read to you about the process of asana Shuddhi, then I will explain it to you. So the spelling of purification of the seat, it should be S-E-A-T, seat. By mistake it has been put as S-H-E-E-T. S-H-E-E-T, sheet, is wrong. It should be purification of the seat, S-E-A-T. On the screen there is the mistake, S-H-E-E-T. It should be corrected as S-E-A-T, seat, purification of the seat. Now on the ground in front of the asana, draw a triangle with the right ring finger dipped in water. Now I just want to explain what this asana means. Now while doing worship or any other special occasion, we use a seat of cloth or some special material. Sometimes it will be made of a wooden plank, that is also asana, from wood. Sometimes it can be the seat made out of deer skin, tiger skin, or something like that. In olden days, rishis and munis used to use that. That also would be used earlier. But nowadays, because the forest department restricts it, you may not get that. Earlier in olden days, deer skin and tiger skin, leopard skin was used. But now it is not used because these other things are available. The cloth one, the woolen one, or the the wooden seat. All these things can be used. Low wooden seat to sit on the ground. The reason for using asana while doing puja or meditation or japa is that our body should not touch directly to the ground. The thing called earthing. So any energy or any power like electricity, it earth absorbs it. It's a good absorber. So likewise, while you are meditating, while you are doing japa or puja, special energy, special forces will be created in your body. If you are in contact with the earth directly, then it will get absorbed. It will not get focused or concentrated in your body. You have to preserve that energy which is produced during the puja or worship or meditation or japa. So we sit on an asana while doing meditation, worship, or some such things. That's why we use this asana. You can see the diagram of the asana. There is a cloth asana. You can put multi-layered cloth asana, or you can put a wooden plank, low wooden plank. On that you can put a asana, 4 or 5 pieces of asana, like that thick asana will be there. So there are so many varieties of asana. Now, what are we supposed to do? While we are sitting on the asana for the worship, on the ground in front of the asana, on the asana which we are sitting, so that asana is not to just sit for a diagram, it is for us to sit. So, sitting on that asana, I have shown you the triangle. So, where to draw the triangle? So, I have marked it. So, you'll be sitting on that asana, and then what is to be done on the ground in front of the asana? Draw a triangle. For you to understand where to draw the triangle, so in front of us, we will be keeping all the articles of worship. After sitting there on the asana, in front of us, we have arranged the Samanya, Arghya, Kosha, Koshika, Kushi, and the tripod. And on the tripod, we will keep a Tamra Kunda, that is a copper vessel to keep the image, Baneshwara Linga or Saligrama, whatever we are going to worship. So that will be all placed in front of the asana, a little not very close to the asana, a little further. All these things will be arranged. I will show you the photo in another class. Now just we will concentrate on the asana. We will be sitting on this asana, and exactly at that point we write the triangle. So on the ground in front of the asana, draw a triangle with the right ring finger. You know, right ring finger. The ring finger, you know that. Dipped in water. You dip it in water. Take little water and write a triangle there. Worship this triangle with a flower touched with sandal paste, saying the mantra. Now it is given the mantra 1. Here in this process asana shuddhi, the mantra 1 is given. So you can note that, or you can copy it down. So what is that mantra? Om Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktyadibhyo Namaha. So that is the mantra. I'll repeat it again. After drawing the triangle, you have to worship the triangle which is in front of the seat. You are sitting on the seat, you are drawing the triangle there exactly at that spot, and then we are telling this mantra. What is that mantra? Om Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktyadibhyo Namaha. Now you can repeat that as I tell slowly. I will repeat it twice. That is one, I will repeat it for you to hear, and the second time I will repeat it with you. Okay? Om Hrim. You can repeat it now. Om Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktyadibhyo. I will break it down because it is very long mantra. Adhara Shaktyadibhyo Namaha Namaha. Okay, now you have to know the meaning of this mantra. Om, you know, I need not explain it. It is the sound syllable of Ishvara, the Lord is Om. Hreem. So you have to correctly pronounce it Hreem. Hreem. So that Hreem mantra is the seed syllable, the Bija mantra, seed syllable of what I have earlier explained about the Bija mantra. Now again, the single seed syllable for different deities, just like the whole tree is potential, the that energy is concentrated in the seed, the whole tree is hidden in the tree, in the seed. Likewise, in this mantra, bija mantra, in this single seed syllable, the whole energy of the deity is hidden. So that's why we repeat that mantra for particular deity. So what deity does this Hreem stand for? It stands for Divine Mother, Shakti. So it is the Shakti Bija mantra, Hrim. Then Ete means this, Gandha means sandal paste, both white and red sandal paste. So Gandha, Pushpe, because there are two things, Gandha and Pushpa. So it is Dvivachana, Gandha and Pushpa. What am I offering it to? Namaha means I offer it to Adhara Shakti. So there are many Adhara Shaktis, the energies of the ground, or energies of the supporting, which are supporting us. So Adhara Shakti. So all that we cannot tell now in this Dashopachar Puja or ordinary days. On special days in the Shodashopachar Puja, We will worship all of them, telling their name separately, and then we worship it. So, but for us now it will suffice. We tell only for all the 15 or 12 Adhara Shakti mantra, divine divinities, goddesses, and gods and goddesses, we will be giving one flower and it will be given to all of them. So suppose there is one mango or one packet of food, we are asking some 15 or 12 people to distribute it. We tell only the leader's name or one person's name, and rest of you distribute, you take this. Likewise here, all the Adhar Shaktis we are giving that one flower dipped in sandal paste, telling that Om Hrim Ete Gandhapushpe. Adhara means support, or which supports us, which gives us, which holds us, that's called Adhara. So Shakti means energy. Adibhyo is all the Adhar Shakti is one of them. So all other, there are so many, as I told you, all the energies, all the divinities, all the goddesses and gods and goddesses, Namaha, we are offering this. That is the meaning. Om Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhar Shakti Adibhyo Namaha. Then now we are going next. Then crossing the hands, touch the asana, saying. How to cross the hand? I'm showing, because now sitting on the asana I can't show it, so I'm showing it on the screen. You have to cross your hands like this. Okay, see, these the hands are crossed like this, not directly like this. You have to either cross like this or like this. So cross the hand and touch the asana. You are sitting on the asana now. You'll touch the asana with both the hands like this, crossing them. You're crossing like this or like this. You have to touch, cross it, and then touch. Okay, so I've shown you how to cross the hands and touch it. Then you have to touch the asana, because I cannot show you the asana here. So I'm sitting on the asana. You are, if you are worshipping, then you are sitting on the asana. You have to cross your hands like this and touch it, and then tell the mantra. This is the next process in asana shuddhi. What is that? Then crossing the hands, touch the asana, saying, what is the mantra? The second mantra is given there. Om Asya Asanopaveshana Mantrasya Meruprushta Rishihi Sutalam Chandaha Kurmo Devata Asanopaveshane Viniyogaha. So that is the mantra we have told. Om Asya Asanopaveshana Mantrasya Meruprushta Rishihi. You have to touch the asana, crossing your hands, and tell this mantra. Om Asya Asanopaveshana Mantrasya Meruprushta Rishihi Sutalam Chandaha Kurmo Devata Asanopaveshane Viniyogaha. When we are telling some mantra, generally we tell that mantra, then the Rishi who has found out that, you know, that in Vedic tradition or any mantras were found out by great saints and seers when they used to meditate and worship gods and goddesses. They used to give them vision and they used to get the mantra. So they are called mantra drashtara. The rishis are called mantra drashtara. So because of their meditation, because of their effort, they have realized that particular god or goddess, and then they get the mantra from that goddess, and of that goddess also, from the goddess and of that goddess, and that is given to the next generation or the people, humanity. So when we are uttering the mantra, we are supposed to tell the who is the rishi who has found out that. So every time we will tell rishi such and such rishi. Just like if Gayatri mantra is given by Vishwamitra rishi, so then you have to tell Vishwamitra rishi. Now that really, that is called Savitri mantra, the creator mantra. But because it was the first time the chandas, the meter, you know, in English poetry, you tell the sonnets, couplets, and other things, different meters are there. So they are called meters or chandas, in which the poetry will be composed. So here also, this mantra will be composed in a meter. Just like the Gayatri mantra is 24 letters, that is not Gayatri mantra, it is Savitri mantra. But because for the first time this chandas or meter was found out or it was introduced, so that got the mantra the name was given to it as Gayatri Mantra. In reality, its name is Savitri Mantra, creator, the mantra of the creator. So now Gayatri is the Chandas, the meter, 24 letter, arranged in different patterns. Likewise, there will be different Chandas in Sanskrit, just like while in Bhagavad Gita we tell Anushtup Chandaha, Trishtup Chandas, like that. So any other poetry or when we are doing the mantras, they will be in different meters. So we have to mention in what meter it is in. Then we have to mention the deity of the mantra, god or goddess of that mantra, such and such devata, and what purpose are you using this mantra for. All this has to be repeated when you are telling the mantra. For this asana upaveshana mantra, what is the meaning of upaveshana? So in this mantra there is a word called asana upaveshana mantrasya. Asana upaveshana mantrasya. So what is meant by, what is the meaning of upaveshana? Sitting. Upaveshana means sitting, sitting down. So just like the words is used in prayopaveshana. So another meaning, if you go to the Sanskrit dictionary, first meaning given to this upaveshana is sitting, sitting down. Then directing one's mind to, that is also another meaning given to upaveshana, directing one's mind to. In Sanskrit dictionary, the meaning of upaveshana is given as directing one's mind to, being attached to. Then another meaning is placing down. Then another meaning in Sanskrit for this word is surrendering. So these are all the meanings, different meanings which has been given in the Sanskrit dictionary for upaveshana. I will again repeat. What are the meaning? Sitting, sitting down, directing one's mind to, being attached to, placing down, surrendering. These are all the meaning of upaveshana. So here in this context, in the asana upaveshana, why are we using the asana? For sitting down. So the meaning of upaveshana here is to be taken as sitting, sitting down, or you can use it also directing one's mind to. Sitting on the asana, you will be directing your mind to God. So directing one's mind to also can be taken being attached to God, that also being to, as sitting on the asana, being attached to God, that also can be taken, and placing down your mind, that also the meaning can be taken. Then surrendering to God, that meaning also can be taken. But generally, upaveshana means sitting down. So let us take the simple meaning, know the inner meaning also. I've given you all the meaning. So going forward in this mantra, Om Asya, this Asya means this, Asana means the seat, Asana, Upaveshana, sitting down or surrendering. So many meanings I told you. Mantrasya, of this mantra. What is the Rishi? As I told you, for every mantra there will be a Rishi who has given that mantra, who has discovered that mantra, who has sat in meditation, he has done a lot of austerities and he has got that mantra. So the Rishis are called Mantra Drashtara, the seers who have given this mantra. They have not found it out newly. It was already there, the deity's mantra. When you meditate, it will be discovered or rediscovered by you. That's all. Just like our Newton didn't give you gravity. Gravity was already there. He only, when the apple fell down, he found out the idea. His mind was pure and his mind was in a very high state of science, knowledge. So he could get that there, the gravity force and everything. When the apple fell, we all know that. Like that, the rishis, when they do tapasya, when they realize gods and goddesses, these mantras or the gods are rediscovered or discovered. It was already there, not newly found out by that rishi, but only rediscovered. So now it is Om Asya Asana Upaveshana Mantrasya. Together, I broke it down for your easy pronunciation. Om Asya, this Asana, the seat, Upaveshana, sitting down, Mantrasya, of the mantra. So together it is told as Asanopaveshana Mantrasya. Asyasanopaveshana Mantrasya. To tell that big mantra, that big word, it will be difficult. So I broke it down. Asya Asana Upaveshana Mantrasya. Together it becomes one word. It is Asyasanopaveshana Mantrasya. Asyasanopaveshana Mantrasya. What is the Rishi? Meru Prushta is the Rishi. What is the meaning of Meru Prushta? Meru is mountain. Prushtam is the top portion where it is very steady, it will no shaking. You cannot be dislodged. So that is one of the meanings. So Meru Prushta here is the name of the Rishi. You can take it. So Meru Prushta Rishihi. Then what is the Chandas? What is the meter in which this mantra is? Sutalam Chandaha. So the meter, the name of the meter is Sutalam. So there is also another meaning for the word Sutalam. You know, earth. Above the earth there are what do you call Bhuhu. The Bhu is this loka. Above the earth there are 6 lokas. Earth is the center. Bhuhu is the earth. Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Tapaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Satyaloka, like that. 7 loka above. Below earth we have the nether worlds. So what is that? Atala, Pitala, Patala, Rasatala, Talatala, Sutala, like that. Atala, Vitala, Sutala. So amongst the nether worlds, below the earth, we have so many 7 lokas. So worlds. So one of them is Sutala. So here Sutala is the Chandas, the meter. Then which is the deity, which is the god or goddess of this mantra? The god is Kurmo Devata. What is Kurma? Kurma is tortoise. So you know Lord Vishnu took the form of tortoise. The avatara. First was the Matsya avatara. Then we see that while the Asuras and the Devatas, gods and the demons, they were churning the ocean with using the Parvata Meru, that big mountain as the churning rod, Manthana. So they were churning that ocean with that big mountain. What was used for the, say, suppose you have to churn the milk for butter, what do? You put the churning rod into it, then we use the rope. What is the rope used here? It was the snake, the divine snake. So that was used for the as a rope. So one side the devatas or the gods were holding it, and the other side the demons were holding it, and they were turning this great mountain, put in the sea, ocean, for churning. So they were churning that to get the amrita, nectar. So at that time, while they were churning, suddenly the churning rod or the big mountain or the parvata started going down. At that time, then Lord Vishnu took the form of tortoise, went below and supported that mountain so that it will not go down. So then he took the form of Kurma Avatara. So that is the Devata here. Lord Vishnu took the form of Kurma. So Kurmo Devata, Kurmaha Devata, then that Visarga will go away to become Okara, Kurmo Devata. Then, then why are you using, what is the purpose of this mantra? So as I told you, any mantra, they should be the Rishi and the Chandas, the meter in which it is composed, then the deity for which this mantra is used, and what purpose you are using this mantra for. What do you want to get out of it? So, what is the purpose? Asanopaveshane. Upaveshana means I told sitting down and concentrating the mind on God. So the so many meanings I have given. I told you from the Sanskrit dictionary: sitting down, then directing one's mind to, then being attached to, placing down, surrendering. These are all the meanings given in the Sanskrit dictionary. So asanopaveshane, to sit on the asana and concentrate my mind on the God, I am using this mantra. So we all got the mantra, we told that. Again, I will make you repeat this mantra. It is a little tough. Please bear with me and then repeat the mantra. Om. I have given you the meaning. Now you can chant the mantra with the meaning. Om Asya. Om Asya Asana Upaveshana. I will break it. Asana Upaveshana, but together you have to tell it as one word. Asanopaveshana. Asanopaveshana mantrasya, of the mantra. Mantrasya. Meruprushta Rishihi. Meruprushta Rishihi. Sutalam Chandaha. Sutalam Chandaha. Kurmo Devata. See, on the you can see it is being told that there is a line on you. That means it is elongated, dirgha. I told in the vowel there is hrasva. When you pronounce that with 1 meter, 1 unit of time, it is called hrasva. When you pronounce it with 2 units of time, here it is called matra, unit of time. So then it becomes dirgha. If more than 2, 3 and more, then it becomes pluta. So here you have the u is to be elongated dirgha. So what does it become when you elongate that? It becomes kurmo. It is not kurma, it is kurmo. So wherever the elongation or the dirgha is there, we put that line on that letter. See, so many on the asana, it is put there asana. It is not asana, it is asana. So on the other mantras, you can see that adhara. So it has to be elongated. It is not hrasva, adhara. It is adhara. Shaktyadibhyo. So there ya is elongated. That is dirgha. Then again another mantra in this mantra which we are chanting, mantra 2, asanopaveshana. A you are elongated, O is elongated, asanopaveshana. So like that we have put that so that there will be dirgha, correct pronunciation. Mantrasya, there is no dirgha there. Then meru prushta, there is only one elongation, E, me. Then Sutalam Chandaha, then Kurmo, U it is elongated. Kurmo, O is also elongated. Devata, so Ta is elongated. Asanopaveshana, again the line is put on that. Viniyoga, Asanopaveshane Viniyogaha. So now you have come to know the diacritical marks on the letter will indicate some of them, different diacritical marks will be there. If there is a line on that in this fashion, that means it has to be elongated, it is dirgha. You have come to know that. Wonderful. Now we will go forward. We have learned the mantra for your sake because it is difficult. Again, I am going to chant that mantra. Om Asya Asanopaveshana Mantrasya Meru Prushta Rishihi Sutalam Chandaha Kurmo Devata Asanopaveshane Viniyogaha. That is the mantra. So now chant with folded hands. After doing this ritual of chanting the mantra of the Asana Shuddhi, we have to now chant with folded hands. You know how to fold your hands and tell the mantra in the Namaskara pose, keeping at the chest like this, then chanting that mantra. So that is what it is indicated here, telling that, then chant with folded hands. Folded hands mean doing namaskara. What is the mantra to be chanted? It is the mantra of Mother Earth, Prithvi. Prithvi, Mother Earth is called Prithvi. So it is given there. See how that person on the thing is doing namaskara. So like that you have to chant. You will be sitting, you are keeping your folded hands like that and chanting the mantra. On the screen you can see the image is given how to fold your hands and tell the mantra. What is the mantra you have to tell for Mother Earth? Another name for Mother Earth is Prithvi, Bhumi, like that there are so many name for Mother Earth. Now we are telling the mantra Om Prithvi. So that Tha is, I think we have to go to the next mantra, the third mantra 3. We have to go down. So on the screen, mantra 3 has come, Prithvi. So the Tha is not, now we talked about Hrasva and Dirgha in vowels, but in consonants, consonants are called Vyanjana in Sanskrit. Swara is the name for vowel. There are 14 swaras. A, I, U, Ru, A, I, O, Au, Ah. So these are the 14 swaras, vowels. A, I, U, R, A, I, O, Au, Aha. So these are all the 14 vowels. So that has the Hrasva and Dirgha. A is Hrasva, A is Dirgha, U is Hrasva, U is Dirgha. Like that in consonants, Vyanjana, we have Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga, Cha, Cha, Ja, Jha, Nya. So every letter Ka has its another aspect, that is you have to use more energy to pronounce it. So The less energy if you use, the lung power, it is called alpa prana, less energy, that is now ka. If you use more prana, lung energy, then it becomes ka, ka, ka. So if you use less energy in ga, it is ga. Then if you use more energy, mahaprana, it becomes gha. So like that here, prithvi, that ta is not alpa prana, it is mahaprana. Ta, tha. So now here, prithvi. Ta should be mahaprana, using more energy. Prithvi. It's not prithvi, it is prithvi. Om prithvi tvaya dhrita. So again, the also it is mahaprana, not dhrita, it is dhrita. Dhrita. Om prithvi tvaya dhrita loka devi tvam vishnuna dhrita tvancha dharaya mam nityam pavitram kuruchasanam. So that is the mantra. I will teach you the mantra again afterwards. Now I will tell you the meaning of the mantra. So with the meaning, if you chant, it will be more meaningful, or it will be more useful. Okay. Now Prithvi is the another name for Mother Earth. Prithvi. Om, I need not explain it. Many times I have explained. Tvaya. What is the meaning of Tvaya in Sanskrit? By you. By you. Dhrita is being held. You are supporting it. You are holding it. Loka. What are all the lokas? I told you. The above Prithvi, there are 6 lokas. What are they? Bhu is the Bhumi. Bhu, the name for this thing is Bhu. Then other lokas are Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Tapaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Satyaloka. All these lokas are held by you. Then below there are 7 lokas. Atala, Sutala, Vitala, Patala, Talatala, Rasatala, like that there are 7 lokas. So all these lokas, including you, that is Prithvi, Bhumi, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, all those things, 14 lokas are there, worlds, 14 worlds. So all that is being held, supported. Tvaya, by you, is supported. So what is that? Dhrita, you are holding it. Loka, all the lokas, all these worlds, 14 lokas. Devi, O Mother, O Divine Mother, Devi, Tvam, Hey Devi, that is you are Sambodhana. You are addressing her. Devi, Tvam, Vishnuna Dhrita. You are being held, supported by Lord Vishnu. You are holding all these 4 lokas. You are supporting. But whereas you are being held by Lord Vishnu, Vishnu is holding you, Vishnu is supporting you. Tvam, such a mother, divine mother. Tvam, you, cha, and dharaya. Please hold me, support me. Nityam, always. Pavitram kuru, make me pure. Not me here. Pavitram kuru, asanam. The asana on which I sit. I am going to sit on the asana which is supported by you, and so you will be supporting me. So please purify the seat on which I sit. That is the meaning of the mantra. I think you got the mantra, meaning of the mantra. Now shall I teach you the mantra? Yeah. Om Prithvi. Please repeat it. Om Prithvi Tvaya Tvaya Dhrita Dhrita Loka Loka Devi Devi Tvam Vishnuna Vishnuna Dhrita Dhrita Tvancha. That is, if you separate it, it becomes Tvam Cha. Together, because the Cha is Cha Cha Ja Ja Nya. So whatever that Anunasika comes in that end, you have to pronounce that there when you get the Anunasika. So it will be not Tvam Cha, it will be Tvancha. Tvancha dharaya mam nityam pavitram kuru chasanam. Cha asanam becomes chasanam. Now I have made you to pronounce it bit by bit. I will repeat the mantra a little fast. You can also try to follow me. Om Prithvitvaya Dhrita Loka Devitvam Vishnuna Dhrita Tvancha Dharaya Mam Nityam Pavitram Kuruchasanam. So I've told you the meaning. I've made you chant the mantra. So this you have to do with chant this mantra folding your hands. Now finally the next mantra is the mantra 4 in this asana shuddhi, purification of the seat, is drawing a triangle over the asana. See now in the 3 and 4 I have the on the asana you are seeing a triangle. It is the next diagram. So the diagram where the triangle should not be on the edge, it should be on the asana. It should be on the asana. Now that is on the edge of the asana. The triangle here we have to draw it on the asana. I think it is not there on the thing. You can understand it. Now the earlier diagram, you can see the triangle on the edge of the asana. Now you have to put that on the asana itself. You are sitting on the asana, so you have to write this triangle on the asana which you are sitting. Then what I have to do, draw a triangle just like you drew the triangle in front of the asana. I have given you the position there. Like that, we are now drawing here a triangle over the asana. Worship it with flowers and sandal paste, saying the mantra. What is the mantra? Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktaye Kamalasanaaya Namaha. So now I am telling the mantra. I am telling that picture also will be shown to you now. And the mantra, shall I repeat it again? Hrim. You know the Bija mantra, the single syllable seed mantra is Hrim for the Divine Mother or Shakti. Shakti Bija mantra. Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktaye Kamalasanaaya Namaha. Kamala means the pushpa, the flower, lotus asana. For that I am giving this worship. So now you can see the diagram. You will be seeing the diagram on the mantra also. What is that diagram and the mantra? It will be shown. See now, yes, it is shown here. Asana Shuddhi, purification of the seat. In that, the triangle is put on the asana like this. Earlier it was on the edge. Now it is on the asana itself. Then what is the mantra? You have to draw the triangle, then worship it with flower. You have to dip that flower, one flower, in the sandal paste, red and white. Then you have to tell the mantra, Hrim Yete Gandha Pushpe. This Gandha and Pushpa, Adhara Shaktaye, to the Adhara Shakti, Kamala Asana, the lotus seat, Namaha, I am going to offer. So now I will make you repeat this. Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe. Please repeat this mantra. Hrim Ete Gandha Pushpe Adhara Shaktaye Kamalasanaaya Namaha. Kamalasanaaya Namaha. I've told you about the vowels, that is the elongation, that is the dirgha. So Gandha Pushpe is the elongation. Ete, then Adhara Shaktaye Kamalasanaaya Namaha. So the line is drawn on that letters to make you understand, that is elongation should be done there. Dirgha. So now we have almost finished the purification of the seat. The mantra and everything, meaning, the significance, I have explained it to you in the asana shuddhi, purification of the seat. But now you have come across one word while uttering the mantra, Namaha. And some places you will be telling Swaha. So you should know what is the meaning of this Namaha and what is the meaning of this Swaha. So we'll go into the detail, and because many a times all the mantras, these words will be used, Namaha and sometimes Swaha, while you are doing the, what you call, Havan, Yaga, Yagna, you will be using Swaha. But in puja, most of the times you'll be using namaha, and sometimes you'll be using swaha also. So we should know the meaning. Earlier, I think Bhumi Shuddhi, in the Bhumi Shuddhi, you told the mantra Om Raksha Raksha Hum Phat Swaha. So I had told then because there was no time. So I will tell you the meaning of Swaha. I had explained it in a short way. Now I will go to the details and tell you the difference between Swaha and Namaha. We'll go into the detail. So in Hinduism and Buddhism, the Sanskrit lexical item that is called Swaha. Swaha. So the same word Swaha, that is Devanagari in Sanskrit, whatever we tell Swaha, which we use in the Yaga, Yagna, and sometimes in Puja also, the Chinese tell the same Swaha as Sapohe. Sapohe. Then Japanese tell the same mantra Swaha as Sovaka. Sovaka. Then the Tibetans utter the same mantra Swaha as Soha. Then the Koreans, they utter the same mantra Swaha as Sabaha. So the same mantra Swaha has been uttered by different people in different way. Sabaha. So is a denouement. What is the meaning in those languages? Well said, indicating the end of a mantra. So while you are telling Om Swaha or when you are telling the Swaha, this is the meaning. Now, what is this Swaha? Swaha and Swadha are the two wives of Agni. I will tell about Swadha also, but now let us concentrate on Swaha. She is one of the wives of Agni, the fire god. Consort of Agni, fire god, is Swaha. Puranas tell about it. So now coming to the Mantra Shastra in Hinduism and Buddhism, this Sanskrit lexical item is a denouement indicating the end of mantra. So when you have to tell it is the end of mantra, denouement, you will tell this Namaha or Swaha. Literally, Swaha means well said. Literally, Swaha means well said. In the Tibetan language, Swaha is translated as so be it. How is it pronounced in Tibetan language? Soha. So what is the meaning in Tibetan language? The same thing, it becomes so be it. In regularly it means, literally it means well said. It is used to show that mantra is ending there, and is often pronounced and orthographically represented as Soha in Tibetan. Whenever fire sacrifices are made, Swaha is chanted. Now, for example, I will give you an example to note the difference between Swaha and Namaha. Swaha is chanted, example, Om Keshavaya Swaha. When you are consuming water, you are doing Achamana. Because you are consuming something, at that time you tell Keshavaya Swaha. Person who is doing the daily Anushtana, they do that. It starts with, now, Namaha means I bow to thee. Namaha means, the meaning of Namaha means I bow down to thee. Om Govindaya Namaha. So now you will not be consuming water. When you are consuming water in the Achmana, then you will tell the mantra, the same mantra as Om Keshavaya Swaha. But while you are not consuming water, you tell Keshavaya Namaha. Okay, that is the difference. So Namaha means, I told you the meaning of Swaha and how it is pronounced in different other languages. Then the other word Namaha means I bow down to thee. I do Namaskara, Namaha. So in the Nirukta, the Mantra Shastra, where we have to learn how to use the mantras and what are the way the mantra is, that's called Nirukta. It is a science. So in that Nirukta, it is one of the Vedangas. The definition of Swaha is given in the Nirukta as, now this is the, in the Havan and other languages where the Vedas, the people who do Vedas, this is the correct meaning given here in Nirukta. What is that? Swatva Hanana iti Swaha. Swatva Hanana iti Swaha. It comprises, Swaha comprises of two words. Swa means self, and ha means to abnegate or to erase. So swaha, swa means self, it has two words. Ha means to abnegate or to erase. So the meaning of swaha here in Nirukti or in the Vedic terminology or Havan and Yagna, the terminology is I hereby offer myself, self abnegation for the benefit and service of all beings. Now, did you get the meaning? The internal meaning of what is Swaha? That the literal meaning was just to end the mantra, so be it, and all those things we saw. Well said. But now, here in the Nirukti, in the Vedic terminology, Swaha comes from the mantra. The meaning of Swaha in Nirukta is Swatva Hanana. Swa and Ha, self, and Ha means to abnegate, erase. So the meaning is I hereby offer myself self abnegation for the benefit of the service of the beings. It is used while making oblations into the sacred fire, which represents the fire of wisdom, which destroys ignorance and thereby all spiritual and psychic impurities, which are obstacles of self restraint. So, the deeper meaning of this word swaha is it is used while making oblations into the sacred fire, which represents the fire of wisdom, which destroys ignorance and thereby all spiritual and psychic impurities which are obstacles to self realization. That is the deeper meaning of Swaha. So, what is meant by Namaha? My salute be with you. Namaha means my salutation or my salute be with you. I salute you. That is the meaning of Namaha. So, you came to know the difference between Swaha and Namaha. Now, Swaha and Swadha. As I told you in the beginning, in Puranic stories, you can find that these are the two spouses or wives of Agni, the god of fire. Swaha and Swadha are two terms used while giving the oblations in the fire. In Yaga, Yagna, Havana, and other things, sacrifice, we use these two words, Swaha and Swadha. But what is the difference then? As I told you, these are two wives of Agni. Mantras are classified Mantras are classified as either masculine, feminine, or neuter. Again, I tell you, mantras are classified as either masculine, feminine, or neuter. Swaha type mantras are feminine. Swaha and Swadha are feminine in nature. Namaha type are neuter in nature. Did you come to know the difference now? Swaha and Swadha are feminine in nature, and Namaha type mantra are neuter in nature. Swaha is used in Havana, Homa, Yagnas to offer oblations to God, whereas where is Swadha used? Swadha is used to offer oblations to Pitrus or ancestors or mains while you are performing Aparakarya, that is the last rites, ancestral ceremonies. So they are called Aparakarya. So when you are doing offering the Naivedyam or offerings or other this thing, Pinda, to the fire for the ancestors, dead beings. So then you use the mantra Swadha. While you do the auspicious work, Mangala Karya, while you are doing the Havan or Puja for the gods and goddesses, for the Shubha Karya, auspicious Yaga, Yagna or Puja, you use the mantra Swaha. So now you came to know Swaha and Swada are both feminine in nature, but Swaha is used for the auspicious work like puja or havan for gods and goddesses. Swadha is used while you are doing the obsequious ceremony, the havan for the ancestors, dead pitrus, mains. So then you used Swadha. So Swadha should not be used in auspicious havan or puja or something. When you are doing gods and goddesses, it is Swaha. When it is for ancestors, for the dead mains and other people, it is Swadha. So you came to know the difference, isn't it? Swaha is used in oblations to gods and goddesses, whereas Swadha is used for oblation to Pitrus or mains. So we have come to know so much in detail about Swaha, Swadha and Namaha. So Swaha and Swadha have originated from Prakriti nature. So there is a mantra for what is Swaha, how Swaha originated, the deity, one of the wives, spouses of Agni, fire god. What is that mantra? Prakritihi kalaya chaiva sarvashakti swarupini babhuba dahika shaktiragnehe swaha swarupini. That is the mantra for Swaha. What is the meaning of this mantra? As a part of Prakriti, that is nature, endowed with all energy, Swaha originated as the burning power of fire. Swaha originated as the burning power of fire. That is the mantra for Swaha. Now we shall go to the mantra for Swadha. What is the mantra for Swadha? Vishuddha Prakriter Amsham. Vishuddha Prakriter Amsham Sasmitam Varadam Shubham Swadhabhidanam Swadhabhidanam Sudatim Lakshmim Lakshana Sanyuktam. Lakshmim Lakshana Sanyuktam. That is the mantra for Swadha. What is the meaning of that mantra for Swadha? Pure and part of Prakriti, auspicious with beautiful smile. Swadha, named girl, came into being with beautiful teeth and qualities of Lakshmi. That is the meaning of this mantra. So we have studied in detail what is this Swaha, what is Swadha, what is Namaha, where is it used, and how this Swaha has gone to other languages like Korean, like Tibetan, Chinese, and other things. So we have gone into the details. Now, because the word term Namaha came here, and in the earlier this thing Bhumi Shuddhi, we told Om Raksha Raksha Hum Fat Swaha. So I gave you the detailed meaning of what is this Swaha and Namaha. Now we'll go to the next step. Now we are going to the next step, that is Guru Pranamaha, salutation to the Guru. Now the screen, the PPT will be changed. Guru Pranamaha, salutation to the Gurus. That's the meaning of Guru Pranamaha, salutation to the Gurus. The next step. So how to do this step? What are we supposed to do in Guru Pranamaha? Mentally prostrate before your Guru. Mentally you should assume the Guru is staying in front of you. Then you have to mentally prostrate before your Guru with folded palms kept near the left ear. Salute saying I'm. Now I'm going to show the way you have to do the mantra. Tell the mantra. How should you do the pranama? So it has been told that mentally prostrate before your Guru with folded hands, folded palms kept near the left ear. How to fold and keep near the left ear? So for me, while I'm sitting here, this is my left ear. So I will fold my hands and keep it at the left ear, at the lower part of the left ear. So what is the mantra? The first mantra there, it is given on the screen. Aim Gurubhyo Namaha. Okay. I have folded my hands like this in Namaskara posture, but I have kept near the left ear. Okay. Near the left ear, base of the left ear. Aim Gurubhyo Namaha. I think you could understand. I have showed it here. And I am telling the mantra also. Aim, you can repeat it. Aim Gurubhyo Namaha. Sometimes they write it as AIM. But if you write AIM, you can pronounce it also as aim. But it has to be pronounced as I'm. So that's why I have given the word I and M. I is to be elongated dirgha. I'm Gurubhyo Namaha. Will you please pronounce it, keeping this in this posture? I'm Gurubhyo Namaha. So I salute my Guru, who has given me the mantra Diksha, who has initiated me. The initiated Guru, my Guru. I'm going to bow down like this. I'm doing pranama. I'm with the Bija mantra. I'm Gurubhyo Namaha. Then what is the next thing which you have to do? then raising the palm to a slightly higher level. From this level to the next level, I had kept it below the ears, edge of the ear, then again little higher, maybe at the center. Now I will tell the mantra for the Guru's Guru, my Guru who has initiated me. For example, now you have been initiated by revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj. So you have to think of your Guru, revered, most revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj, and then tell I am Gurubhyo Namaha. Then in the second, when you raise it to the center of the ear, you are telling I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. So who is the Paramaguru? If revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj is your Guru, then his Guru was revered Yatishwaranandaji Maharaj. So he is Paramaguru. So I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. So next is little higher. At the next higher posture, you have to keep your hands folded like this. At that time, you have to repeat the mantra, I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. Who is Parapara Guru? Now the Guru of Guru. So that is now revered, most revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj is your Guru. I'm just telling you in imagination, your Guru may be somebody else too. Now the present revered President Maharaj is revered, most revered Smaramanandaji Maharaj. So I'm just taking the example of most revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj. So most revered Gautamamanandaji Maharaj Guru is revered Yatishwaranandaji Maharaj. So he is the Paramaguru. If your Guru is Gautamamanandaji Maharaj, then Paramaguru is Yatishwaranandaji Maharaj. Who is Parapara Guru is revered Brahmanandaji Maharaj, because Yatishwaranandaji's Guru is Brahmanandaji. That is the direct disciple of Ramakrishna. So, I am Gurubhyo Namaha to your Guru, spiritual Guru who has given you the mantra. I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha, that is his Guru, that is Paramaguru, that is revered Yatishwaranandaji Maharaj. Then I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha, higher. So this is the way. I will now make you chant the mantra. I am Gurubhyo Namaha. Please repeat it. I am Gurubhyo Namaha. Then raise the hand near the ear a little more up. Then tell I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. The Guru's Guru. I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. I am bowing down to that Guru's Guru. Then the third mantra is I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. You have to raise your hand little near the left of the ear, left ear. Raise the hand, folded hands. I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. Will you repeat it? I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. So this is salutation to the Guru. Now the next mantra, still higher, is I am Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. I think you have to go to the next mantra. We have given only 3. I am Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Paramagurubhyo Namaha. I am Parapara Gurubhyo Namaha. Then it is I am Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. Who is the Parameshti Guru? The Guru of revered Brahmanandaji Maharaj is our great Avatar Purusha Sri Ramakrishna. So that is Parameshti. That Guru's Guru. I am Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. So now we have finished the Guru Mantra, chanting of the Guru Mantra. Now I will explain to you what is this Bija Mantra I am. Because now the time is already over. We have crossed our limits now of the time. It's already 7 o'clock, so I cannot go further. Next time I am going to explain in detail about the Bija Mantra I am. I am Bija Mantra is the Bija Mantra of Mother Saraswati and also of the Guru. It represents both Mother Saraswati and Guru. I am going to repeat that, tell about I am in the next class. Then together with that, after the Guru, on the right side of the ear, we have to tell Om Gam Ganeshaya Namaha. Then Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. So all those things, Guru Pranama, we will complete in the next class. Because we have finished our time, we will stop the conversation or discussion on puja, the science of worship or significance of puja for today. So we will meet next Monday evening. Until then, we will take leave. Namaskar to all of you. ॐ प्रियतां पुण्डरीकाक्षः सर्वयज्ञेश्वरो हरिः तस्मिन् तुष्टे जगत्तुष्टं प्रीणिते प्रीणितं जगत् हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।